What up, y'all, and welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway, this time for the NRSL Digital Storm Cup Series. It's the 24th race of the season, Labor Day weekend, and once again we have had to resort to the lotto draw for qualifying at this racetrack, and it is Charles Sanford and Nico Tringali on the front row. This will go down as Sanford's second pole of the season and 13th of his Cup career, which will tie Seth Cole for most all-time. That is one way to tie the all-time poles record. Row 2 is Quinton Moore and Alexander Rowe. Moore, who has shown a lot of speed lately, saw the speed at Memphis, saw the speed at Kansas. Could tonight be the night he breaks through for that first win of 2022 and first since 2020. Row 3 is Nate Rogers, who's got a Jerky Pro win here on dirt with Adam Flickinger, who was outside. Seth Cole and last year's winner, Samet Oskin, are in row 4. And in row 5 is Alex Ferranti and Logan York. I am joined in the booth by my man, Vince Freeze.
Yes, sir. We just came off a good truck race. A lot of momentum on the inside was the dominant line here. Championship's getting tight. We see Zorlin do the lotto queue today, a little bit in the mid-pack, which is not normally where he's accustomed to. Maybe that could be a crack under pressure moment. But the key is, can Andrew Rich now, second in points, do something? As he had a good enough Memphis where Sanford struggled to get that second. And, of course, this race is just a flat-out blink of the eye, like Zach said yesterday, so expect things to happen quick here and accidents to also occur as well. Back to you.
Compared to last year, they've added a little bit of aero drag to the Cup cars, so they're down about 2 to 3 tenths of a second a lap. That will not slow down the race much, but as you mentioned, Sorlin, fresh off the win at Memphis, 4th win of the season, has a 175-point lead over Seth Cole. 180 back is Andrew Rich, 212 Charles Sanford, and 221 Samet Oskin. The gap 3 races back would be 177 points. So Seth just inside of that, but he needs to gain a boatload of points per race. So Sorlin starts on the inside line. That's good for Sorlin. He should speed right to the front. Andrew Rich starts on the top. Not good for him. And then we saw Seth Cole up in front there on the bottom as well. Going to go through the rest of the starting lineup here real quick. Vince, tell me who did not make the show.
We got Bradley Ream, Blaine Saylor, Trey Smith, Stephen Cologne, Levi McIntyre again. Horace Young, Derek Hamill, Jack Cole, Brent James, and Reggie Folkman. I'll get you those past winners as well real quick. 2017, Philip Goldberger and Toyota on the pavement. Levi McIntyre in 2019, ironically, in the dirt in a Ford. 2020, James Shelley on the dirt in a Chevy. 2021, Fitzy in a Chevy. 2021 as well. That 21 was dirt. 21 dirt for Oskin and 22 Rich.
Are you ready? Gentlemen, start your engines!
Barno. 22 Rich Dodge. That's it on the pavement. We're ready, buddy. That was good.
70 laps of action here tonight. And we've got more dirt racing left on the calendar with the Jerky Pro Truck Series for the first time in Cup history. They will head to Oswego for another race just like this with no pit stops required and just pure green flag racing. Then we head to Papyrus, Talladega, Indianapolis, the final standalone race to begin October. Springfield, not as much of a super speedway-esque package as it is in the trucks, but we've had some pretty crazy wrecks there in the Cup Series. And then, of course, Chicagoland to end it. We saw how strategy gave Sorlin the championship last year and cost Sanford a chance. Green flag is out. A week after barrel rolling, what can Charles do to regain some mojo here? Even if he doesn't gain a ton of points, a win would be big for his season. And he will lead the first lap of the race. No incidents on lap 1. Saw Dylan Young starting at the back of the field as Yepes makes it 3 wide at the front. And there you see Sorlin on the bottom 3 wide as well with Fitzwater behind them. And Andrew Rich is going backwards. A lot of 3 wide here in the Cup race, Vince, compared to the truck race. And Sorlin's now stuck in the middle.
It's all about that timing of the lines. You see Zorlin's in the middle. I think he might have an opening. No, we'll get closed off, though.
Cole Deaver's going to send it 4 wide on teammate Lane Sanders. Keith Rich, contact with RJ Bishop.
Oh.
They saved it, though. Dylan Young is on the bottom 4 wide as well.
Oh,
Oskin going backwards. 4 wide again behind Sorlin. Young gonna
Look at
try
Young.
sliding up. Oh,
my-
Alexander Rowe hard into the outside wall
That was bad. That was brutal.
with R.J. Bishop to boot. And Turner's gonna come down the pit road. He might have a problem. Yeah, he's got a tire down on the 17. That's a tough break for Turner. Sanford is the race leader over Nate Rogers. Quinton Moore third. Fitzy's all the way up to fourth already. Seth Cole fifth. Tringali to the inside of Yepes for sixth. Lane Sanders eighth. Dylan Young has gone from like 35th to the top 10 in 6 laps. And then William Brock. And there's Zorlin just outside the top 10.
I guess Dylan Young had a little bet with Sam Young saying, hey, I can do one up better and more competition.
Oh, they are 4 wide back there, and that's going to be a wreck. That's Owen Miles around Ellison with contact.
Oh, this could get bad.
Colt Hudson makes some contact, but they straightened it out pretty quickly. Fitzwater up to second place.
Man, on a mission tonight. Fitzwater looking for that second win of the season. There's Dylan Young as well, though.
That's for sixth. Could the Youngs sweep a racetrack again, Vince? Where have we seen that before this year?
Richmond?
Richmond. Track very close by to Bristol as well. Nate Rogers hasn't given up on Fitzwater for second yet, but they are starting to close the gap on Charles Sanford. Miles and Hudson to pit road. Bishop and Rowe are out of the race. And Turner is 3 laps down due to that flat tire.
There's Fitzy. He's there.
Mentioned Fitzwater won here on the pavement last year. Now looking for that first dirt win. And what would be his second win of the season? We saw him get that win at Army Digital. Very close finish. Fitzwater, though, this time around, I think he wants a win that's on a non-plate track, Vince.
Someone coming down pit road. I think it's a damaged car.
That was Hudson coming out. I believe his service has been finished. That car repaired. They will continue. Owen Miles, however, has called it quits. Sanford back to the lead.
Roland got shoved up high. I saw in the back. I think it's back to like 12th, 15th area, if I'm not mistaken. There's your Pez under Brock.
Teammates racing side by side for 7th. Allison Rain has made it up into the top 10. Sorlin, meanwhile, has fallen out of it. He's down in 14th. Andrew Rich right behind them now in 15th. Rich has made it clear of the pack. But Keith Rich looking to challenge his father for position, as Lane Sanders has started falling down the running order. On Jack moving forward. That is for, I want to say, 11th on Shelton. Rain now to the inside of Dylan Young as Colt Hudson came out in front of the leaders. Nate Rogers going to challenge Charles Sanford for second. We are on lap 18. Fastest lap of the race belongs to the 10. Vince, go ahead. Sorry.
There you go, man. Seth Cole's hanging in there. I was just going to say it's a good run for him, especially at a place where we know he needs to make it up now on dirt.
Yeah, Sorlin not being in the top 10, that is news to his ears, news to Sanford's ears, but we figure after last week, Sanford's chances are most likely in the 1% category now, as now Nate Rogers, who got up to second, he's going to try and throw it in there to take the race lead. We haven't seen Nate win a race this year since the California race where he won on strategy.
Loss over there.
Nate would be looking for career win number 7. Fitzwater's looking for career win number 9. Charles is looking for 13. And we know Seth Cole's looking for 15. And Allison Rain looks like she's got the car of the night. She's looking to retie Sorlin once again for the all-time win mark at 17 wins apiece.
Yeah, Zorlin's still falling back. And we forgot to mention, man, happy Labor Day weekend. We forgot about that.
I mentioned Labor Day weekend on the grid.
Oh, okay.
But yes, happy Labor Day weekend. Fitzwater in the lead in the colors. Mountain Dew whiteout scheme for Nate, you could argue. Patriotic with the blue and the white.
Sure.
Allison Rain, though.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if anyone's going to hold off this 10 car tonight. She is zooming. Looking for what would be her 4th win of the year. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4th win. Hasn't been quite the season for Rain. Very inconsistent. How about William Brock? And Diego Yepes still holding it inside the top 10. Brock up to 8th now. Yepes might lose 9th here to Cole Deaver. That has Onjak Shelton just outside the top 10. There you see Andrew Rich in 13th. Sorlin down to 16th. But, you know, Vince, he can afford this. As long as he survives, he's looking good. You don't want to see yourself get caught up in a wreck, finish outside the top 30. If everybody that is close to you in the championship, meaning 2nd, 3rd, 4th, if they all get top 10s, you know, that's not great. I'd say the worry is still low with what'll be 6 races left in the season after tonight. But you don't want to do that again at Oswego, and then you don't want to do it at Papyrus, and so forth.
Yeah, I think a Fitzy win or a Rain win would not hurt Zorlin at all. That would definitely take some of those bonus points away for sure.
I'd say it would really only hurt if Seth Cole got the dub, and he has been fast, but not fast enough to challenge for the lead. He maintains 5th.
Young's still working.
Next driver up was Andrew Rich, who is in 12th. As Sanford, like I said, is 212 back. Yepes hasn't given up. Brock has gotten by Quinton Moore for 7th, and now Yepes is going to go by Moore for 8th. And Shelton is by Deaver for 10th. So we had the early chaos, Vince. Kind of like last year we had early chaos here, and then it calmed down. But you know what? I don't think we're done. I think it's a matter of time before somebody else gets taken out. Let's go through the field while we have the chance. See Deaver now just outside the top 10. Rich and Onjak going back and forth for 12th. Sorlin back up to 14th, but now Shearer back to his inside. Tringali is 16th. Adam Flickinger, Keith Rich, Zach Flickinger, Priya McShane, the top 20. Ace Rogers with door damage. Lane Sanders, Mason Dagger, Sebastian Kukulon, Logan Williams, Audra Baranowskis we saw start at the back. Henry Sanford, both of these two Jerky Pro drivers with a good night last night. Christian Vargas, Samit Oskin has had no pace tonight. Vince, he's in 29th. And then Scott Roush, 37th. And one thing about the Cup race is, with the big experience gap, as Rain is up to 2nd now, you get lap cars without them having to wreck for you to lap them.
Fitzy's favorite thing. No.
Back to the fastest lap chart. It's Rain on top. Fitzy is 8th. Let's see, lap times right now. 14.48, 14.50. Rain is not rid of Nate just yet. You see Charles Sanford faster than those two that time by as well, as Seth Cole and Dylan Young are nose to tail behind Colt Hudson. Shelton has climbed up to 7th. As now Quinton Moore has fallen out of the top 10. D. Young to the inside of Seth Cole for 5th. D. Young will take the position. And Nate, ooh, a little bit of contact between him and Rain, as Fitzwater has started making quick work of the lappers. Amanda Evans going to be used as a pick here by Nate. That is Rain's good friend and driver for their own team, rather. They co-own the team, EGM. Seth Cole right back to the inside of D. Young for 5th. Fitzy has already lapped Vince Freeze, going on Roy Ribbleton, now looking on James Ellison. He is just flying.
Yeah, I don't know. Rain's progress kind of stalled a little bit in that lap traffic. Mechanical grip's going away a little bit.
27 laps to go. Rain to the inside of Freeze. This is where it's going to start to get tough to pass for position. With lap traffic around, you're going to see they're going to go side by side in front of Rain. Will Rain send it 3 wide? Ooh, she about turned Ribbleton sliding up. Christian Russell has been lapped. And there's no break to these lappers either, Vince. You can see it. No break at all. You know, this is what Fitzwater's got to work through if he wants this win. You can see Rain, only one lap car between her and Fitzwater now. Fitzwater's got to start lapping some more here. He's going to get to the inside of Logan York. Dagger and Ferranti side by side in front.
Yeah, big thing, Zach, here is Samet Oskin's not no back marker. That's going to be a tough one. That might be the toughest one he's got to get through. Same with Ferranti, another one.
Kugelon fading back on the outside line. Does Fitzy send it 3? And he's going to wait for it and peek middle of the corner once Ferranti clears Dagger.
Oh, almost 3 back there.
These drivers back here, they're still racing for position. So you see Rain in second, Nate third, got Charles right on his bumper. D. Young 5th, Seth Cole 6th, Brock 7th, Shelton 8th, Yepes 9th, Quinton Moore 10th, Deaver, Onjak, Andrew, and then there's Sorlin and Kev, a decent distance behind the 23 and 37. So 1 second gap from Fitzwater to Rain, and now it's a 1.4 second gap. And Fitzwater, man, he just keeps knocking him down. You see Oskin to the inside of Sanders. That is for 23rd. Oskin starting to move forward a little bit. Top 20 positions are pretty stagnant as Kev and Zorlin exchange 14th and 15th.
He's got to get around Oskin, though. That's the toughest one left of the lappers, in my opinion.
Oskin 14th on the time chart, and these times very close. So you see Rain. Rain's now starting to pick off all those drivers Fitzy just lapped, and the gap starts to decrease. 16 laps to go for Fitzwater.
Oh, watch up ahead.
Ooh, and Hudson was in the way there, but they make it work. 3 wide. Fitzy now to the inside of Vargas. And he'll start to get a bit of a break here. See Turner up ahead, but not as many cars. But Rain ain't going away. She is still right there. And she gained time that time by.
Third on back is starting to fade. I think it's just between these two, barring a wreck.
Yes, indeed. I'd say barring an accident, which we've seen happen a lot at the short tracks in the Cup Series, Vince, as there was about one in front of Rain, as Oskin about wrecked off of Christian Vargas. Racing for 22nd. 3 wide behind them, not for position. Fitzy just kind of stable behind Turner and Ace Rogers. Positions not changing much in the top 10. Shelton 7th, Brock 8th, Deaver 9th, Yepes down to 10th.
I'll be careful right here, like Rain does.
They're going to go
3
3.
wide.
A little bit of sliding there, but everyone keeps their doors off of each other.
Look at the ground Rain made up the Fitzwater.
Seth Cole back up to 5th once again over Dylan Young. That could be a crucial 3 points if there is such a chance at the end of the season. But I still feel like Sorlin's got this thing wrapped up. Dylan Young's back there 3 wide. Charles Sanford's in striking distance now too for Seth Cole. As Andrew Rich, man, is in 13th and still unable to have the pace to fight for the top 10. Same with Zorlin. Already under 10 to go. Oh, but Oskin back to the inside of Rain. You mentioned it, Vince. Oskin was going to be the tough one. Fitzwater made it easy, drove away from him. Rain wasn't able to do so. Oskin got a run. He went right back to her inside. There's the crossover. 7 laps to go. Make it 6 to go at the line.
Got to get around these quick as Fitzy's catching some more. He's put him down soon.
Rain to the inside of Turner.
Damage there for the 63, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yep, we've seen that. Fitzwater, there you see, though. He's by himself. McShane and Adam in front, racing for 19th place.
Where to go?
10th and a half, that time by. Rain is there. She can see Fitzwater.
Catching is one thing, passing is another. Can Fitzwater keep it cool, or does he try to send it on McShane and Flickinger? They're going to go battle in front.
Side by side in front for 19th. 3 laps to go on the track. No gain that time by for Allison Rain.
Gets around Priya. This could be big. That's a big buffer. And Flickinger, that could be it.
2 to go. That time by. Gap increases for Fitzwater by half a tenth.
That's it, buddy.
Barring, it's never over until it's over, Vince. Remember where we are. White flag in the air.
Yeah, I'll bring it home. The 1-2 sends it up there for the final time on Labor Day weekend. Bring her home.
And Fitzwater will get it done at Bristol once again. He wins at Bristol Dirt. Got it done on the pavement last year, gets it done on the dirt this year. Allison Rain comes home second, Nate Rogers third, Charles Sanford fourth, Dylan Young in fifth. Seth Cole 6th, Shelton 7th, Brock 8th, Deaver 9th, Yepes 10th, Andrew Rich 12th, Sorlin 15th. Rest of your finishing results. We got a few things to look at, so let's get to it. All right, we're looking at that first incident with Rowe. See, DeYoung sent it 4 wide. Just going to slide up here. Williams slides up, but Rowe and Bishop were there. They didn't give enough room, and man.
That's tough.
120 miles an hour into the outside wall. No safers set up here when they're on the dirt. Let's take a ride on board the 14. On board with Alexander Rowe. And that wall came fast. Tough end to his night. Next one was another 4 wide. This time Andrew Rich on Ribbleton, Miles, and Ferranti. Ribbleton gets up in the Miles. Sideways. Holding. And then right on corner exit, Ferranti's going to get in the wall and turn Miles around right in front of James Ellison. Ellison keeps it straight. Ace gets sent into Logan York. That's where Ace's damage came from. And then Hudson's going to have nowhere to go here. Boom! Into the driver's door. But gets Miles straight, gets them back going in the right direction. And we went without another incident the rest of the night. And it was Fitzwater who came home with the W. See you guys next week at Oswego for more dirt track action.
Sign off.